Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to WXRWLP Milwaukee 104.1 FM. This is Talk with King T, and just thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I hope everyone's having a good day, week so far. It's Tuesday. Um, got your errands done, went to work, finished some assignments, all that good stuff. Stayed hydrated. So that's important no matter what time of year it is. Um, so kind of going along with hydration, that's doing something good for yourself, right? So I kind of wanted to talk today about, things you can do because life's busy. We're back to school. You know, deadlines are stacking up. Bills are always due. Things are always increasing in price but lower in quality. It's a whole other conversation. But so some things that can really, help you relax and just kind of step away from it. So I kind of got a list here for once. Look at me being prepared. Um, so this was inspired by one of my friends, Britt. She had her um, flowers and margaritas this past weekend, and part of it was we got to, do a sipping paint, and we did flowers, and that's it's so it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's so transformative. No, well, it's that too, but it's so cathartic. Like getting a chance to you know, art is always a good expression, right, for emotion. You can, get your feelings out. I mean, the color mixing, the process, and that's the thing too. Everybody's art process is different, so there's no one way to make art, right? You just have to do what speaks to your heart. Art from the heart. That should be a thing. Just make that hashtag art from the heart. Um, but I think it's really relaxing too. Like, I mean, the colors are pretty, flowers are pretty, flowers are calming. That's a good thing. What else do I got? Oh, my favorite thing, and I don't know if it's because I don't know. Like, I've been doing it since I was a kid, so I love like spa nights. So like, I'll get like my face mask together, and put on my favorite songs, and just really, oh, they're having a party out there. I want to go. Um, just really having that time to just kind of be with yourself and cater to yourself. Like, it's so relaxed, after a hot shower, and I got my essential oils going, and I pick out a face mask I want to use. Like, I'll do like maybe two or three. Like, I'm that kind of person. Like, I'll do like I'll scrub my face. I'll wash my face, scrub it, do a little light wash, and then like I'll do a mask or two. Like, I'll do like a clay mask or sometimes a cream mask, and then um, a sheet. Just I have my me time. Some eye patches. Put on my headphones for a little bit. Um, Maybe watch a show. Maybe write. I like writing while I do my skincare because then it's like while everything dries and soaks in, gets all you know glowy and magical. I get to like really like pour out my brain. It's kind of again it's like art, so that's a form of art too. Because I'm me and paint. I like mixing colors, but I'm not much of a painter slash drawer. Like it's great and it's fun, but it's just it, mixing colors is about as far as I want to go, and then painting here and there. Um, but like when I write, like I get to just really you know for me it's like a timer, right? So it can only the mask stays on 15, 20 minutes. you know, Sometimes overnight, sometimes it's on the side of my bed, sometimes it's, whatever. But, about a good at least half hour for me. That's just like a timer so I can just empty my mind, get some ideas out, create something new, and you just, and just enjoy and like enjoy again, enjoying the blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, I get excited about it. Just enjoying the process of, just self care and just, being with yourself. And, and sometimes like those moments, like where I'm most relaxed, like I come up with some really good ideas or like good, like when I write, like connecting points. So, yeah, yeah. And that's kind of why they kind of, for me, they go hand in hand. Like that's, I'm doing something for my brain, I'm doing something for my body, I'm doing something for my, my heart too, because like you put emotion in, and feeling it. Like at least I do for my writing. Like I put emotion and feeling into my writing, so it's just like, huh, that's an interesting feeling. Like let's observe that too. And then that's another part of self care too, is like looking at your feelings and honoring them, and figuring again, like again for writing, so like figure like why do you feel this way, or what can you do so you maybe if it's a bad feeling, if it's a negative emotion, like how do you get out of feeling that, like what's making you upset, like how can you fix that, or it sometimes it just comes to you naturally. You just like, oh, I can do this, I can do that. um or like when playing video games, like that's a good stress reliever, at least for me too. I mean, there's no secret, I've been talking about video games like every other episode, it seems like. um but then it's like, what, life, at least for me, like I'm just like, what, at least I don't have to run across a giant chasm and jump to the other side and collect all these items and stuff. Like like the character I'm playing, like if like I was playing Bayonetta the other night, and I was like, what, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that many gigatons of lifting or moving around. I can just go that. You know what a really complicated game is once you get into it? That I think it's mildly relaxing to watch because you don't have to do it. Is Crash Bandicoot. Because there's like to get, and I know talked about this before, but to get like a perfect score in that game, you have to do so much. You have to jump through so many hoops, and it, it it's a fun game, and like you can do it, but it's very tactical. I'll say that. Like you really have to know what you're doing, how to play a game to play that kind of game and get like 100% completion on that. But yeah, so that's what I do in my spot. I'll play games, I'll write, listen to music. I might cook something, maybe, depending on like how late it is, or like, if I ate something. Maybe like a sandwich at most. I know that's again no secret. I love sandwiches. Like they're so good. Oh my gosh, oh, so delicious. Avocado. Anyway, but that's again, that's the thing too. You have to find something that you enjoy doing. So while your face mask is sitting on you, and you got your music playing, like what do do something creative, even if it's going for a drive, going for a walk. Just be safe about it, because people, please be safe. Be safe and stay hydrated, everybody. Because man, um, yeah. And then even if you don't know what you want to do, that's a good time to just sit and think about what I want to do. Like, am I, just how do I say it? Like like time to really discover yourself and your mind and your thoughts. I talk a lot about feelings, but I think it's important though, because a lot of people, like, it's not common. People don't talk about their feelings, and life's not always easy. But I feel like you really you need to like you need to talk about and deal with your feelings. Everybody, like, no matter what, in a healthy capacity. But you can't, you got to, you have to. Your feelings matter, and it's okay to have feelings. It's okay to have emotion. You don't have to be like overly emotional and make everything like a, sorry, I got a little hot, like a me session. But it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to be happy, and it's okay to celebrate yourself when you do something good, or take time to heal from something that affected you negatively. It's fine, and that's okay, and everyone should do that, and we move on and we grow in life. um Speaking of that, so kind of to tie it all together, I've been trying to maybe like, not maybe, but like I've been working on, because I like cooking, right? Again, no huge secret, but I was like, I should do like a cookbook, something like all the recipes like that I make that I like and how I like them, and just be like, here, this is it. So now you can go make it. But then every time I do that, people are like, no, it's better when you make it. I'm like, oh. I mean, I get that, I understand that, but you know, like let's do it together. I think cooking is a good bonding activity, and that's the thing too. That's another fun thing. Like I remember sometimes me and my friends, we used to have like spa nights. Like we would, get our face mask and put on music and jammies and food, and just like, I don't know. I think that is so much fun. I just basically described a slumber party, but that's just me. I'm like that. I like to have fun, especially like people you care about. Like, yeah, we can do it with your friends and your family, and just again like that, and that's healing too, because it's a positive experience. You're all doing something you enjoy. You're taking care of yourselves, and you're spending time with people who matter. That's the thing too. You got to spend time with people who matter, people who value you. Excuse me. People who want to be around you. You know, you don't pour into a cracked cup. It's just gonna leak out. It's not gonna do any good. Pour into who pours into you, and don't pour from an empty cup. That's why I say stay hydrated, so you can always have something to pour. But no, so back to the cooking book theory idea, which I had. But that's a good, that's, getting my, my ideas out, and I can see, oh, this recipe, because sometimes, like, when I make something, even if I made it, more than once, I either change something about it or, like, try to see what I would do differently from, like, not first time, but, like, from, like, the last time I made it, or, like, let me try it, like I did, what was that? I made something like that. I'm always making something, I forget what it is. It was a dessert, I think. Of course, that sounds like something I would do. um, I made something. I think it had chocolate in it. Probably did. Anyway, and I, I think I added either more vanilla or less vanilla. What's that one cake? It might have been tiramisu. I make a mean tiramisu. It's full of liquor. So delicious. Whatever. Long stories. Yeah. So explore things. Expand your mind. Like I was trying to say, learning something new. That's a great way to improve and heal and grow yourself, because there's always something to learn, right? Excuse me. There's always something to learn. There's always something to expand on and grow with, and that's important too, because once you expand, you can tell people what you expanded on, how you what you learned, and that's how recipes are passed down. Like someone's grandmother taught them, and then their parents taught them, and that's tradition and carrying things on from from previous knowledge and learning, and again expanding, because our older generations have so much to teach us. Like they like my grandparents, like I've learned so much from them, like just life experience in general. uh oh, like cooking, like I love my grandparents. Honestly, really have like they're kind of like the reason why I love cooking so much, because they were always making something. Like I know my grandpa used to make really good hamburgers, and my grandma made really good cornbread. And give me 1 second. Yes, ma'am. I got a phone call.
Oh my,
Hey,
oh my God, I am so,
hey. Are you coming on the show? It's my friend Sadie.
I,
What happened?
I'm sorry, my mom had an accident, and so I'm at the hospital.
Okay. Yeah. I will call you right after the show. Okay.
I am so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're
I am
good.
so sorry.
She'll come on later. Okay. Yep. Yeah.
I
No.
feel so really bad because
No.
I
You're
was
good.
distracted, and then,
This is no. You're good. I will, but I'll call you right after the show. Okay.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
You're okay. Okay. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay. Anyway, but yeah. Um, I love my friends. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, grandparents. Yeah, grandparents cooking. Grandma cornbread. Just and it's again, that's bonding. That's doing something fun and experience. Not fun experience. That's something fun, and like experiencing and expanding your mind. Sorry, that's what I'm trying to say. Goodness, oh, what a day. Um, it's helping you learn and understand something new. You're bonding with people you care about. I've said it like 7 times already, but that's important though. I think we really, as a culture, have like lost like having connections with people, especially like in our modern era. Like there's so much technology, and again, like technology, you know, it's how you use it, right? Like it's like with anything, like it's all in how you use it. So, we're so, and granted, yeah, like there's some chances, like where it is bringing people together. Like people, if you have family that lives in other countries, um, or if you just, it's somebody you don't get a chance to see as often, it's a great way to connect. It is, but we also have to remember, that human aspect of that physical, like say, hey, I get to see you, you get to see me, like experiencing this person, you know, in real life, in real time. Like it's it's just not the same. It's different. And I think like we kind of lose that. And again, like kind of goes with like losing touch with emotion, because like you don't get a chance to see as many people experience it because you're not there with them. So by being with people, being around people, and experiencing emotion, you get to understand your emotions better. Now again, you don't have to take in everyone's energy and stuff like that, but it's just kind of like, again, that growing of like, oh, I'm not the only one who thinks this or says this or feel this way, or oh, this is something that I should talk about, or something I should grow, or something I should enjoy. It's I guess I love being with my family. I love my grandparents. They thankfully they're still both here with me, and just like I said, enjoying people too while they're here. Because people are going, you know, all day, every day. Unfortunately, but it's you really have to, while you can, like really take time to just enjoy the people in your life and honor them. Give people their flowers, and be around people while you can. Don't again, don't pour from an empty cup. Don't spread yourself too thin, but definitely value people while they're here, and value yourself too. And that goes along with seeing people and having time away from people, so you can really be with yourself, which is so important, and so staying hydrated. um and there's so many different ways to learn things too. Like, I actually enjoy finding out, how do I say, like, I like finding out new ways to learn different things, if that makes sense. Like, I guess like just different methods or different ways. Like sometimes, like around the city, like and because we have so many detours and closed exits and whatever, so you kind of, there's no choice but to take alternate routes. So just saying like, okay, I know where I'm, my starting point, I know I'm here, and I know where I have to go. So like, what way, where can I, either the quickest way or the most efficient way of getting from point A to point B. And that, yeah, that's definitely something that learn. I love learning new ways. And then also too, you kind of get familiar with surroundings. Like, oh, there's a bookstore there, or there's a cafe, or I didn't know that house was that color, or I didn't know this street was so close to the other street. Like, yeah, it helps expand your mind, and yeah, knowing your surroundings. um Different ways of learning things. I also, I don't like I like learning things, but then I like to re I don't want to say master it, because you'll never get anything done ever. But like, I like to know it, especially like with things I'm interested in, like especially like with cooking. Like, I really want to know the ins and outs of it, and how to like really um like do it the best, the most efficient way. I think, yeah. Is that what I'm trying to say? Oh my goodness, my brain. I want to do it, but like I want to be not the best like everyone ever was. But I don't know. Yeah, I guess just the best. Like, okay, I know this method works the best for me. I guess, yeah, yeah, that sounds about right. Um, and then like honestly, like with doing that, that has led me to some moments where I um picked up something new that I enjoy. Like I like cooking, right? So I was never much of a soup eater before, but I liked making it. So when I started doing it my own way, I was like, okay, maybe I could just try it like this, and then boom, now I like soup, but I just have to make it my way, which is okay. Like, and that's the thing too. Like, you get to learn. Sometimes it may not be, you might actually like something, but you just haven't done it the way that you like it. And again, there's no. It's like art, kind of bringing it back to that. There's no. There's more than one way to do something, right? So like, there's more than one way. There's so much variety in life already, right? So of course, it's, I don't want to say kill a cat, but there's ways like chicken. You can grill it, you can bake it, you can roast it, you can fry it, you can, you know, sous vide. And they're all good. And it doesn't mean one is better than the other, or one, you should always do one or favor it. But but you get to, um, you get to enjoy it in different capacities, which is, hey, versatility. There's nothing wrong with versatility. My cup would agree. um, yeah. So different cooking methods. I I want some recipe ideas. I'm gonna start posting vlogs more. Ooh, they got cycles going on outside. It's like 10, 11, a good chunk of them. Anyway, um, but again, like cooking is like art too. So I mean, cooking is art, and you can definitely, again, while you're relaxing, make a new recipe. Try new ingredients, try new techniques, try them both, try them all. Oh man, I think if I could do one dish, but like do it three different ways, I think it would be a sandwich. Because I think they're like the most, or one of, like anybody can do pizza, right? But do a sandwich three different ways. Like I know this one time I tried, I breaded and I put it in the air fryer. It was interesting. It wasn't bad. I didn't do it exactly how I wanted, just because I wanted to test out to see how it would taste. It was decent, but I know what I would do next time, and it'll be so good. Um, that the air fry battered, which is funny because I actually just saw a video. I think it was either today or yesterday about pizza, and they battered it and they fried it, and then they cut it open, and it looked so, oh, it was so gooey, so melty, and I want to try that. But I would try that with a sandwich too. Like I'm trying to think. Like I think I would flavor the batter too. Like it wouldn't just be like just regular batter. It'd be seasoned. It'd be like just like whatever I season, like the sandwich in. Because I'm not a big sauce person, so I wouldn't like do like mayo, ketchup, mustard. It would be like, you know herbs and spices on my stuff. That's just how I am. I like soup. I just, until I do it, I yeah, I'm good. Um, yeah, breaded, battered, and then grilled or toasted. I don't know. I would do it. I would do both. I would toast it so it'd be good on the outside. Well, if you toast it, you could it would get the bottom too. So yeah, toast it. I mean, because grilled is good too. And sometimes it's not. I don't like. Sometimes the inside's not, for me. Like it's not done as much as I would want it to without the outside being. I don't want to burn the outside, so you know, toasting it is open face and then closing it. That would be. I think that would be beneficial. So yeah, make my own soup, make my own sandwich, salads. I love salads, and people always find it weird because like I will eat salads straight from like the box or the bag, and like how do you eat that rabbit food? I'm like easy, like this. I don't know. Like I've always been that way. Like I don't know. Like I've always liked leaves, but they're good for you though. Like they're not. I mean, like some people eat chips, which I, eat chips too. But I mean, a good salad, why not? I mean, there's worse things. I mean, yeah, it's not always like the best quality, but chlorophyll, some minerals, vitamins, roughage. I mean, those are all things you need. I mean, just like you don't like they tell you even as a kid, eat your vegetables so you can be strong and have strong bones and strong teeth and good hair. Just what you should do. Everyone should eat their vegetables. I don't trust people who don't eat vegetables. I don't. Like, it's just like, because what else are you eating? Like, no, like, it's like like, I mean, I trust people, but like, I really just don't. I don't. I guess maybe because I grew up eating vegetables, like, I just don't know what not eating vegetables is like. I don't know, like, and I get like you don't have to have, a salad every meal. I mean, you should have something green or raw once a day. But but I understand people, like if it's not every day, but just like not ever. Like one, like I heard somebody didn't do like something green for like a week. And I was like, man, that's brutal. Because I remember, like for me, I can't go. I was like at least every other day, and it depends on how busy I am. Like, cause I'll be running around, I'll be all over the city. But like I gotta, like I even like I tell people like bring like some baby food. That's like a tip for you guys. Let's bring some baby food and snack on that. Like like just crack it open and just it's fruits, it's vegetables. It's good for you. They got organic. Just do something. You gotta. I don't know. I just can't. I can't get behind not eating fruits or vegetables or anything like a raw, you know, vegetation. But but oh, I remember this one time I made. Speaking of fruits, I made a fruit cobbler on accident one time, and it was so good because I used to make this thing called like fruit soup. So like I would like get a bunch of like I would chop a bunch of fruit up and then like put it in a pot with like brown sugar and spices and like juice and cook it. And then like I did that one time and then like I put some granola I had and I was like, oh yeah, or a fruit crisp. It was so good. It was so yummy. I like food. Um, but yeah, we're wrapping up tonight. Thank you guys for listening, Rant and Babble. It's been a day. It's been a brain mush day. Today was interesting. Work is interesting. Work's always interesting. You get to see how people like think. Like people you work with and people like you have to be around. Just in general, like that's interesting. And that's like not in the mean or shady or weird ways. It's like, huh. And it's also like, huh, do I act like that too? Hmm. Interesting. Sometimes I feel like an alien just like observing things. Like, you know what? That's interesting. Like, I don't know what that's like for me, but I see what it's like for you, and I find that interesting. Ways to break up with people without like being mean. Like, I find you interesting, and just walk away. Oh man. No, but I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Talk with King T on WXRW. Sorry, I thought I listened to somebody. WXRWLP Milwaukee 104.1 FM. Stay hydrated. Try something new. Try a new recipe. Even try food that you don't like, and then try making it the way you might like it. Maybe try cutting it up smaller and trying it in a salad. Try it grilled or fried. Try something new. Try something new. That's my advice to everybody. Try something new and stay hydrated. It's not hard. And also, just, be a good person. Mind your business. And if you're not having a good day, don't ruin nobody else's. And stay positive. And good luck. And love yourself. Support yourself. Stay hydrated. And all that good, wonderful stuff. I will see you guys back here next week. And, yep, have a good night. Bye.